Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Just a Podcast. Rebecca is back.
Hello.
And just as always, we're just going to jump right into it. Did you ever have any cool science experiments in
Science
school?
experiments?
Where you do putty, slime,
Oh,
or...
I did more cool stuff than
Okay.
that. Well, cool stuff. I don't know if it was cool. It was just cool to me because I was a science nerd for a little while. But I did, let's see, middle school was boring. But then 8th grade, like end of middle school, I got to dissect a shark.
Okay.
It was a little shark. It was only
Okay.
a couple feet long. It wasn't giant, but I got just bring the great white in. But like I got to dissect one of those and like it was weird because we had to wear gloves. Like it was one of those like you can get like really sick from the stuff they had in the shark to preserve it.
Okay.
And it was like, oh, they didn't do that with the fish.
Yeah.
And I was confused. But it smelled so weird. But like it was really interesting, looking at the insides of a shark, I guess. The other cool one would be extracting DNA out of various plants.
Oh, yes,
Specifically
I did do that.
strawberries, but like you could do that with almost anything. I don't remember if I did it with any of my DNA.
Okay.
But I definitely did the thing where you mush up the strawberry and you put different acids in it and then you mix it with a certain thing and then this white stuff comes up and it's just a bunch of DNA and you're just like, oh, magic.
Oh.
Magical.
Hey.
So that was, my cool stuff.
Okay.
And then I made gold pennies in high school.
Okay.
I mean, it was brass, sorry. But, but it looked gold.
It's
But
snap.
it was, you just fling the penny in a pile of stuff and it bubbles a lot and it turns this weird color and then you pull it out and you wash it off and it's gold colored.
Okay.
It's like magical.
Hey.
Oh, I don't know if I still have those.
Okay.
Either way, I'll just Google it and make one.
Okay.
I'll just be like, haha.
I found it. Did you ever do the gummy bear in the water experiment?
I think
You put it in
so.
a tiny little thing and then you wait and then it'd be this massive little
Giant. I think I did that
bear.
with eggs.
Okay.
If you put eggs in different like types of liquid, it would do different things. So there was one where it would like expand and expand and expand, but it would still be like stiff kind of. And then the other one, all the shell came off, but like that interior membrane stayed, so you could hold the egg and it'd be real squishy.
Okay.
But it wouldn't, and you could see the yolk and everything, but it would still like be one thing.
Yeah.
You had to be real gentle with it.
Careful.
Put that back in the acid, it's fine. So we'd do stuff like that, and it'd be like, oh, very interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
We made it. I don't think we did gummy bears.
Okay.
I think we set a gummy bear on fire once. So.
Oh.
The fun stuff you do in chemistry is you just fling gummy bears into different chemicals and see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Well, the teacher did it, and she had it like at an angle. And so she drops it in, she runs away, and it starts making this awful noise, and it just shoots out.
Oh, my gosh. Boom.
She knew it would happen. It was all blackened and, like, destroyed. It was fantastic.
Oh, my gosh.
So,
Wow.
if you're a chemist, you have a cool
Try
job.
gummy bears.
Just drop gummy bears into different acids. And please film the results because we will watch it.
Yes. It would lose a bit of its color, though, in the water. Some of the water would get into the gummy bear a little bit, and it would lose a bit of its color. It lose a bit of its taste as well.
Well, I mean, when you get a watery gummy
Yeah,
bear.
what about the caterpillar butterfly experiment?
The thing where you, like, have a bunch of
Yeah,
caterpillars.
you care for a
in the
little, see
little
them
box.
little
I think I
sticky
did
stuff.
in, like, 2nd grade.
Okay.
Maybe. There was like a thing, and we just had a whole bunch that sat in the back of the classroom. Nobody cared, and
Whoa.
like the teacher took care of it. And then a couple months later, near the end of the year, she was like, "Oh, look, they're butterflies now," and we're like, "Wow!" And then we went out to a field and we let them go, and like most of them died. But
Oh wow. Okay.
well, it was one of those like a lot of them flew away, but there were birds in the area.
Oh my gosh. They're swooping down and
I'm
just.
pretty sure a lot of them died that day, and none of us
Okay.
noticed. And then there was one that like one of my friends caught like out of the air or something, and like I was like, "Why did you catch it? Now it can't fly."
Ooh.
And then it died.
Oh wow.
She was like, "But I wanted to hold it." I was like, "Well,
You shouldn't have done
this
that.
is 2nd grade. We don't know what we're doing, but we killed a butterfly."
Right. Poor butterfly. What about the snails? Did you ever have an
I did
experience?
snail races.
Okay.
Oh, that was a weird day. It was like, we had to go collect snails, and so I brought like 5 snails. It was a lot.
Okay.
I was like, it was the morning of the snail races, and I just remembered that I had to have snails, and I was like, oh my gosh, Dad, I need snails.
Right now.
He was like, what? So we cleaned out like a butter thing, like, you know, the butter box that has like I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah.
Like that. We cleaned one of those out. We went out into the garden at like 7:30 a.m. and it had like rained or something, so there were snails everywhere.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I just grabbed like a big handful and just stuffed them all in there. Well, I didn't grab one at a time, obviously, but like I had like 7 or 8 snails, I think. I only raced like 3 of them, but then we let them go in my school instead of like back at home. But it's cool. Snails eat plants. How dare they?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we did that. I think I was pretty young though. I don't remember, but it was like a weird like, yay, snail races. You sit there for 5 minutes and you're just like,
did they move?
You've lost my attention. They actually move like fairly quickly when you like sit down and you watch. Like they go, like you think they go real slow, but then you watch them and you're like,
oh wow,
that's faster than what I was expecting. It's still slow, but but it's like, oh hey, you're actually moving. I can see you move.
Yeah.
It's not one of those like 1 pixel per hour kind of things.
What about snack packs? So
Hang on.
Pudding cups, and the chocolate one, the vanilla ones, or the strawberry one.
Oh, strawberry. I've never seen.
I think that was a Jello one.
Oh, maybe that was Jello. Okay. Whew, I was like, strawberry pudding. I've never seen a strawberry pudding.
Yeah.
I love those things.
Okay.
I did, chocolate was always a thing. I don't know, I just love chocolate pudding.
Oh my gosh.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So chocolate pudding, and then there was like the triple one where it was like regular chocolate, then dark chocolate, then regular chocolate. So I would do that, but I would eat the top layer of chocolate first. That's like the weird snack eating habit. I would eat the top layer, and then I would enjoy that middle dark chocolate layer, and then I would eat the bottom layer real quick, because I was like, it's not as good as the dark chocolate.
It's amazing.
The amazing stuff.
Oh,
What's your favorite?
I never had them. I think I might have had them once at a cafeteria. They were having them.
They're at the grid. You can go buy them at the grid. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
They only have chocolate, but they're good.
Okay.
I know you're a peanut butter guy, but goodness.
Add it to my list.
Of many things you've yet to eat.
It's just a long
dinosaur chicken nuggets, apple pie, snack bag.
It's just all the way through campus. Stop, man.
It's just me with movies. I have a long list.
Yeah, just like I gotta go see
I wanted to watch this, but also I watched this.
And then there's this coming out.
Because then you get those people that are like, "What do you mean you haven't watched Shawshank Redemption? I can't believe you had no life." And I was like, "Well, I didn't have a life. This is true." So.
Yeah. I'm trying to. What did you ever see Animusic? It was those robots that would play the instrument.
Yes. That was like my jam. Like, I mean, it can't really be a jam if you don't have something to listen to it on except at television, but like, I think I still have a DVD at home.
Okay.
We'll have to go check on that. But like,
okay.
That stuff was good.
Yeah.
It was like one of those, like, you watch it, and it was like the oddly satisfying things because it was like really well done. And you're just like, wow.
Holy moly.
I was also a child, so maybe I was just like colors and lights and sound.
Oh, dude.
It's magic.
Yes.
But like having the little balls come down and bounce on the different like keys and then like did stuff, it was really cool. Real cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming you watched them.
I did. In music class, a certain Friday, she'd play it, and we just watched it the whole class.
They made that in like the 90s or something, too, and it was amazing. You're like, wow, that was a 90s thing. I think it's still half decent for like animation-wise. I'm going to have to go watch it again, but like, it's good stuff. I'm excited. A lot of my friends have apartments next semester, so I'll be able to like go over and be like,
Ratatouille.
hello, if I feed you, will you let me cook? And then I can actually like cook things, because I think they have ovens too, not just stoves.
Yeah.
So like I'll be able to bake things, cookies. Oh my gosh.
Go crazy with those.
Cookies and pasta dishes, because like dorms, you get your microwave and that's about it. And you're just like, it's hard to cook at home. But I've lived. Yeah, there were some really good dishes. My mom's a decent cook. She has big like cookbooks full of stuff she's pulled from different magazines throughout the years, and it's like, so much food.
Whoa.
And that, and there's some other like recipes she has from her grandmother and great grandmother that she has saved. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Dude.
All the olden times food that's suddenly amazing.
Yeah.
So it's magical. What about you?
My mom, there's just a ton of stuff. She would make ribs. She had homemade mac and cheese, mashed potatoes.
Homemade mac and cheese sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, and she would make this sauce for pasta. She put meat in it, bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms in the sauce. So all you had to do is cook it on the stove real quick.
Yeah, you just
put it back
heat
in the
it up, steam it up a little bit.
Pasta.
Like, that sounds amazing. I'm hungry now. Goodness gracious, time to leave.
Let's get some food. Uber or Chick-fil-A or something.
I don't know.
If they had like a little movable machine that could just come to your dorm room, that would be quite the invention.
So Uber Eats, but robots.
Of course, they would have to have access to, to get into the dorm.
Just stick its little arm up and have a fob and just be like, eat.
And then you just take your food, close back the lid, and just go back down the hallway.
Be great. All I want on campus, though, is a good pasta place.
Yeah.
Like, it could be fast food pasta. That's fine if you just make it in big batches. Like a... What's it called? Panda Express. Like Panda Express, where they make that chow mein. If they just made a bunch of pasta, I would totally spend all my dining dollars on pasta. Because like they have pizza and they have hamburgers and stuff, but they don't have pasta. Yeah. Sometimes I just want a bowl of pasta.
Yeah.
They would make so much money if they had a pasta place.
People would just be going crazy.
Like even just to make your own like spaghetti bowl, and you could have different vegetables, and they would just put all of it in the sauce, and then you just like, it's pasta.
Yeah.
Like, you can pick, like, 2 different types of marinara, 2 different types of Alfredo or something, and, like, there'd be so much you could do.
Oh, yeah.
They'd have all these vegetables. It'd be like a pizza, but made of pasta. And you would just have to, like, make big batches of spaghetti. That's pretty much all they'd have to do. So, get rid of slices, even though everyone loves slices. Just get rid of slices and make it a pasta place.
Make it a pasta place. Man, there's just... so much stuff here.
There is so much. His notebook is just full.
Covered in just snacks.
All the snacks.
Godiva, did you have anything from Godiva or See's Candy?
Both of those are amazing. See's Candy was fun because, like, the few times that I would go to the mall with my mom, this is all childhood, like, we'd go to See's Candy and get a sample.
It's just
you would get one chocolate. And then we leave. Because that stuff was expensive. Sometimes we'd get the pops, like the chocolate pops or butterscotch or whatever. I'm into the butterscotch, actually. I like their butterscotch a lot. So sometimes we'd get the pops because they'd be like, like $1 or something. So we'd get that, but we'd only get to try like one of the fancy candies.
This is $120. Okay, just a sample.
I'll just try it before I buy 20 of them,
You know.
Oh, never mind. This was fantastic, but no, thank you.
Just do the thing where you leave, then you come back for another sample, you leave, come back, another sample, leave. Oh, I have a family out here that we need 7 of those, and then you just stuff it up in a bag.
I've gotten boxes before. Like, not me, but I don't remember how, but, like, boxes, we would get a box every once in a while, and, like, that stuff is so rich. You, like, eat one, and you're done already, and you're just like...
Oh.
Like, it's amazing, and you want another one, but you get the second one, and you, like, bite into it, and you get your first bite, and you're just like,
that's too much.
I have to finish this now, but holy moly, I don't want any more.
Yeah. Vanilla wafers. Not vanilla wafers. The ones that were long.
There were long ones?
Yeah.
I just know vanilla wafers. Okay. I just know the circles. Those were all right. They were a preschool treat. Like, I don't know how I remember these things, but definitely back in the olden times,
Yes.
when I was a small child, and I would eat them
For
then.
snack time.
Snack time for sure.
Those are good, you know, you get to the last little wafer, you know, the teacher sets the box, you know, on the table, and you're contemplating
like,
whether or not to ask for more,
you're
or
just like,
take some more,
I
you
ate
know?
all of the 4 that you gave me. Can I have more?
Because they want to give you a lot, and
I
you're
know.
just
You
sitting
just get
there.
4, and I'm like,
just
this is not enough of a snack. I
Yeah,
need more
I
calories.
need the whole box. Yeah, I'll be good after I have the whole box.
I mean, I get it if the teacher's gotta, like,
Save
it or, like, not give every preschooler 7,000 calories. But
So, wow, those things do have a lot of calories in them.
they do. But, like, I remember, like, being in preschool or something, I would get, like, 4 or 5. And,
But
like,
yeah,
it was
it's
like,
I need more.
yeah.
You just eat them, and then you don't want to eat the last one too quickly, you know. 'Cause
Otherwise, you're
after,
gonna have to sit and watch everyone else chow down. And
that
you're
was
just like,
tough, seeing everyone else still eating theirs, and you're
or
done.
you
just
get like, you know those kitty cups that are like this high, they're like an inch and a half high, and they would just fill that with goldfish, and
Oh
that's
my
all you get for
gosh.
snack. And I'm like, this tiny 4-year-old stomach can fit so much more.
Yes, I
Please.
can get, let's go.